Wait, hold on.
Hello. That's the intro right there.
And we're back.
Hey guys, sorry for the delay.
Holy shit.
We had a hurricane.
We had a hurricane. I was gone for a lot of it, so I can't really complain too much.
He was in LA.
I was in LA.
I didn't have power for a week.
But yeah, I was, I was gone for about 2 weeks. My trip got extended an extra 5 days because of the hurricane, which boo-hoo, I had to stay in LA for a couple extra days.
Had to stay in nice warm LA.
All the rest of us sat here and rotted.
Yeah,
Hoping the roofs of our houses didn't blow off.
Yeah, came back home to no power and a lot of houses missing
having roofs.
So, it sucks.
But we're all okay.
Yeah. Everybody's all right. A lot of, whatever. We're back.
Glad to be back.
We did film some other episodes, but due to lack of power, they didn't get released yet. But they're still coming.
Just one.
Just the one? Okay, just one.
One of them got fucked up because focus.
Okay.
We have to
Anyway.
focus.
We have another video. A cool
Anyway,
one.
and we're back now.
Spider-Man related.
Yeah. Okay, so what do we got on the docket today?
Well,
3 episodes of She-Hulk.
3 episodes we got to cover.
yeah, so we got 3 episodes of She-Hulk. There's a lot of news coming out about Blade. A lot of other Marvel movies for Phase 6. Well, one big Marvel movie for Phase 6.
Yes, Deadpool.
We'll get to that.
Hugh Jackman.
We'll get to that.
And we get
Stay tuned to find out what I'm talking about.
and
you
we'll
don't
be
already
getting
know,
a
then I
nice
don't-
rant from
Yeah.
Jeremy at the end of our She-Hulk talk.
Yeah.
No, I'm diving right into it. 3 episodes. Approximately, where are we at? What's the next one? Episode 8.
Episode 8.
So 2 episodes left.
So should we start on 5, or do you want to just...
I'm going to say something.
He's gonna
4
have his
weeks
beef.
ago, I said Daredevil was coming in episode 4, and that didn't happen. And then they have cocked us, they have blue balls us, they have done everything in their fucking power besides give us the goddamn... Fuck! Daredevil.
Can't you just enjoy She-Hulk for the character
No,
she
because
is?
it's been shit lately. And it's not because of Daredevil, it's just
I
been silly.
enjoyed it.
I enjoyed She-Hulk, but I don't know what they expected
By putting her in the
teasing,
marketing.
just teasing Daredevil so much.
But that
Showing him in the initial trailer, showing him in
That
the
mid-season one was
in the mid-season
the
trailer,
hurting-
and he was such a
hurtful.
big thing of it.
that's,
Yeah.
he was the whole mid-season
He
trailer was him.
literally
just-
was like...
And then teasing him in that episode, and we've gone two
2
episodes since then,
And just, no.
Yeah.
and there's been nothing.
They're just letting you know, like, he is going to come. You just got to wait. Excuse me.
I
Yeah.
gotta admit, I didn't get to watch the last 2 episodes of She-Hulk, being that I didn't know how to have power for either of
I'm
them.
going to go on another rant.
Who's surprised about that?
The first 2 episodes were good.
Yeah.
Very good. Everything since then, and not even because of the Daredevil thing, it's just been, they're just like, they're all filler episodes.
I wouldn't say that.
Everything, I find. There's no build-up. They did the thing with Hulk in the beginning. Haven't touched that in many weeks. And she got her power. She fought the Wrecking Crew. And now they're just kind of doing episodes to do episodes.
I think this show's given us more Easter eggs than WandaVision did.
I disagree.
I think that the big difference between She-Hulk compared to the other shows is that pretty much all the other shows are leading up to some big thing, and I don't think She-Hulk is gonna do that.
I think it is. But they just started
Yeah.
doing it.
but
there's
like in a much
More
less
toned down way.
in a much this is a lot more like a sitcom sort of thing where each episode doesn't really need like such a
Connection.
heavy story
it's
to
not.
the previous
It's not like
episode.
it's not like a movie per se. It's
It's-
actually run like a TV
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Which is fine. My voice just cracked. But there was just like a whole lot of nothing going on.
I
For
wouldn't say there's a
several
whole,
episodes.
I wouldn't say there's a whole lot of nothing.
The last one they did, it was
With
the last episode
the
was
spa
basically like a
thing.
self-love episode.
Yeah.
So let's go episode by episode because we got 3 to cover.
Okay.
So
I don't
five.
remember. There
What
yet.
happened?
So
yeah. What
all
happened?
I know
in
about
five?
Five
episode
is the Daredevil
5,
tease.
Five
is-
was the costume and the
yeah.
Daredevil.
but
dude.
the end credits of the episode were the part of the episode I enjoyed the most because when they showed them with pictures of them shopping their shoes,
yeah.
their shoes for Daredevil, their shoes for Cyclops.
Oh yes, this
Their
Oh, I
shoes
didn't-
for
I
like
didn't pay
a
attention
ton
to
of
like a
comic
lot of
characters
X-Men.
that aren't in a lot of X-Men. I think there was a Wolverine pair.
There is a Wolverine.
There was Cap. There was Iron Man.
Cyclops,
Cyclops.
Doctor
It's-
Doom. I'm pretty sure.
there was a
They
ton
did.
of shoes.
You could argue one was a Scarlet Spider one, but that's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was so much, and it was just like in the drawing, but that's supposed to be canon to the show.
Yeah.
So
what was the whole thing in 5? Like Pug and Nikki are finding
They're
a
homies.
suit for
They're
finding a suit
getting a
for
suit for Jen.
She-Hulk.
Jen. What's Jen up to? I don't remember what was going on.
In that episode?
She's going to court with
Oh, is that for
She was
Titania taking her
she
name
was getting sued over the
over the name?
the name
yeah,
She-Hulk.
and she won because she
she
used
paraded
it on,
her Tinder
she
dates
had
out.
a
Because she had
Tinder,
her
so
Tinder
she had
with it.
proof, and she got done dirty by some dickhead, and then she got done dirty again, but that's in the
And
recent episode.
it's real funny because she just has to parade all these guys out that she literally just was trying to fuck.
Imagine looking at She-Hulk and saying, no.
Yeah.
Or Jen.
Or either of them. Yeah.
That-
She's too bad he's in one.
like
2 for 1
what?
combo.
Yeah, like why are all these guys saying no when it like Jeremy said, too bad he's in one.
That's
I mean,
the most
that's
unrealistic
that's the show aspect though. They gotta for some reason do
People
that.
in LA are idiots, Cam. How were you there for so long?
They
Wow.
they episode 5 had nothing. Really.
Besides the end.
Besides the end,
The
Daredevil.
biggest thing,
season.
everyone
guy-
saw that episode and they were like, Daredevil's coming.
The guy that
nothing
does
else.
You got
the guy
so
that does the
excited.
costumes, he does he does other people's. He's an actual comic character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And he does other people's costumes in like the comics.
I think
That's-
he's like the main.
he
comic
designs
creator.
like that's his
Wouldn't
role.
it be funny if he was the one making all the MCU costumes?
It's
for
very
years
he
now?
very well could be. 'Cause
That'd be
that's-
just a cool thing, like, oh yes, like when I did Captain America's for this one, like that would
I think that's in the comics. I believe he's
he makes
the guy.
like, all the
Yeah.
costumes for them in the comics. Like he's the
he's that
he's
dude.
the Gucci guy. For
He is that
comics.
dude.
For
Peter
characters.
Parker's just the only one making them himself now.
I was kind of thinking for the first few minutes when they were talking about like getting the costume design or whatever. I thought it was gonna be the bald guy from Daredevil. The one that makes
I
his
know.
suit.
I'm on season 3 now. I should know what it is.
I'm trying to remember his name. I don't remember his name either.
Has the mustache. His
Yeah.
probation officer's name is Betsy. Like I
Yes,
just don't
yes.
know his. Melvin.
Melvin. And
Yes.
he has the Stiltman
Yes.
suit in the back.
He's a fucking. He's a monster of his own.
Ripped. He's also
Body's Daredevil too. Anyway, I'm getting off
Yeah.
topic. I'm just want to talk about Daredevil because apparently She-Hulk doesn't want to.
That's pretty much all episode 5 is. It'd be cool if he designed all the costumes though in the MCU. Like
Yeah, but I feel like there's
that
I don't
helmet
think they're
looks
gonna go with that for like some things because like
No.
they've already said Tony was making
Yeah.
all of them from early on.
Yeah. But now with
But he
Tony
could-
gone,
yeah,
it
with
would
Tony
make
gone,
sense.
there's a-
Oh yeah, there's a
Yeah.
room for it, but
and he could design like all the different like
There's
he
A
could
sh-
be pushing like the product like marketing like different suits to sell different stuff because he's a businessman.
oh yeah,
a She-Hulk show, and there's a lot of D-list heroes too that he could be raking him money
Yeah.
off of.
and that is I'll wait till
that's-
we're,
yeah.
till we're doing episode 7.
What?
Episode 6.
I didn't get to
I
see
don't
it.
even remember 6.
Oh, that
6
was
is the wedding.
The wedding.
6 is just Jen.
there you go. Another thing that just
But
it
that's
didn't
re-
need to happen.
That was really funny because that one I get because they were like it's a self-contained wedding episode and weddings happen at bad
Well-
times for everyone.
And that was that was like okay, so that means next episode we're getting
Yeah.
Daredevil.
And she's like, yeah, I know. I don't know if they did that on purpose. Where she's like, yeah, and you want to talk about like she said something. Yeah, it came at a really inconvenient time. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
I thought that was
that
pretty
you guys
funny.
fucking with us, or
I thought that was
it
pretty
was,
funny.
it was, but I thought
Yeah.
that meant that okay then. This is to tease you a little, and then next time we got him.
And then what happened?
Well,
I
wasn't
personally-
season 6 also the tease of the
Episode
Intelligentsia?
The what?
I really just messed
Yes.
up the name
Episode
word.
6
Yeah.
was the tease of Intelligentsia.
Yeah,
Yes, at the end.
the Intelligentsia.
Please
Don't say it again.
Never say it.
Intelligentsia. Glenn, don't say it.
So yeah, they do tease Intelligentsia, and it's in
We
the
don't know who it is.
I mean, they treat it. They presented it as like a Reddit.
yeah
thread.
a subreddit group.
So they could just be doing that to do it.
But in the comics, they have a big cool
Well,
team.
There is one person connected to it so far.
Yeah,
As
but
there's
that
the picture of.
There's no one confirmed that is in it.
well,
There's
that-
not one.
but that
it's not even
claw
confirmed
thing-
that it's a real
yeah,
thing.
so-
It could just be a fucking.
So what Glenn's talking about here is
Oh, the Age
is-
of Ultron
yeah.
thing.
is the Age of Ultron when
It
we see
shows-
the claw file or whatever
Yeah.
it shows that
That he was.
he was a
the-
member of Intelligentsia.
Yeah. So
But that they might
they might make these two different things.
They might just like completely. I'm trying to think of the word, but they might just like
retcon it.
Retcon, yeah. They might just like gloss over that and say, well, like, don't worry about that. That was just kind of like us playing around. We didn't know what we were going to do with it at the time.
So the members of Intelligentsia I'd like to see are obviously MODOK has to be in it because he leads it.
And
he's not going to be in it.
And MODOK is coming up though.
But he's coming up. We know he's coming, so like he could come back and make the group a real thing. Doctor Doom is in it. Mr. Sinister.
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Oh, the X-Men.
The X-Men villain.
John Hamm.
Ulysses Claw's in it.
The Chameleon is also in it.
And what's his name? Who am I forgetting? Bad guy.
Say Doom?
No, I did say Doom, yeah, but the one that's Captain America. I'm
There's
blanking right now.
The leader's in it.
No, he's in the new Captain America. The leader. Thank you, Glenn.
The leader, the Mad Thinker, another Fantastic Four villain.
Yeah. I don't see them going that route with
I don't either, but it's
why.
just really cool that they
This to me just feels like a dark web, like the Riddler thing in the Batman.
Yeah.
How like it was just like these like cult people that were like, no, we don't like powerful women.
I think the thing to me that's cool is there's so many like this group has so many heroes that we know are coming in the next two phases.
Yeah.
That have already been announced.
wouldn't call them heroes.
Or villains.
I think
It's
there
been a
might
long
be
week, okay?
there might be like a leader, like ringleader kind of thing, where he's running it behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're getting a full team of bad guys on this. I think it's probably just one, and then he's just putting out this stuff, and he's kind of stoking the flames and getting people riled up about it.
Yeah.
That's my thought on what they're probably doing with that.
I-
Just from the way they
Yeah.
framed it
Yeah,
like a
they
Reddit,
don't look
like a
like-
Reddit forum.
Yeah.
They don't look too. Real interesting thing is I think it's this episode.
Also, it was openly available, like Nikki and I
We're just
forget,
looking at it.
I forget
Pug,
the
was it?
Pog.
No, it wasn't Pug.
No,
it was the female
her lawyer, like Jen's lawyer.
Oh.
who I think
that.
is one of the Schuyler sisters in Hamilton, but I'm not 100% on that. I didn't look that up, but I think she is.
I forget what I was gonna say.
That's fine. Episode 6 sucked.
No, it didn't. We didn't even talk about the wedding yet.
It was stupid.
It was not
It was
stupid.
a little fun, but
I
I
don't
mean,
even know who got married.
It was her
friend.
high school best friend.
yeah, new character that we never
So
seen.
much attachment.
And Titania shows up just to fuck with Jen.
To get
I haven't one issue with that. When she gets punched as Jen by Titania,
Yeah,
that should hurt like a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
well, definitely, yeah.
I
But
think-
she just gets up and turns into She-Hulk.
Yeah, I think her shit's different because she can do that. I don't know. I could be wrong.
That
Like when I'll say like if it was Bruce, if somebody went to hit him like that, he would just change, right?
Well, I don't know because Bruce also like in Ragnarok, he jumped out of the ship and fucking.
yeah.
I think that was just for a laugh.
Yeah, but I mean, it
honestly.
still happened.
I know.
It still did it.
Well,
Yeah.
And then he got up. So I mean, like it's kind of the same sort of shit.
Yeah.
Because she has so much better control over transformation. She
Like,
might
it
have-
probably-
The
she-
second it hit, she tried to transform, so it totally
Yeah.
But she
took
does.
the
She's
blow.
literally laying on the ground,
Yeah.
gets up from the hit.
She's
also
probably-
she's also drunk,
Yeah.
and then she's not drunk afterwards when she turns into She-Hulk.
Yeah, because
And
when she's She-Hulk,
her
her
shit changes.
metabolism.
she's probably like even just as Jen. She's probably
A little stronger than
a little
human.
still a
Enhanced.
little invulnerable.
Yeah.
But
Like
I mean,
a
she
tad. And
took
then when
that
she's
punch,
She-Hulk, she fucking
and she just doesn't take any damage at all. Like she just gets up and she's like, "I'm good to go."
Oh man, she's a Hulk. I don't know what to tell you.
that's the only argument I have. Is she's a Hulk.
don't know. Yeah, like
I
don't
knew
know.
I knew he was gonna be bad right away though. As soon as you meet
Okay,
him.
hold on.
yeah.
In Spider-Man 2, when he loses his powers, he falls off a fucking building and gets bodied, and he just walks and he's like, "My back," but he's fine. That should have killed him. Because realistically, at this point, he doesn't have powers.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Okay.
have- yeah.
I don't see. I don't see what this has to do with the
I'm just
conversation.
telling you that it's fucking.
Yeah.
It's an irrelevant point to make.
Um.
Oh no, a candle.
No. So, yeah. So then, episode 7.
That's the one that just happened.
That's the most recent one.
We get to meet some cool fellas.
We start off. Jen's getting ghosted by old
Josh.
Josh.
Yeah,
Josh is
Josh is a bad man.
Josh is a bad man.
So this is what I mean. Yes,
so, like,
he is.
As I haven't seen the episodes, Is
Okay.
Josh the guy from the very end of the episode?
Yes.
Yes, the
With
one she
Needle,
meets at the
okay.
wedding.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And they go on dates. They hang out, and I guess it happens for weeks, and
They go on 3 dates.
they end up fucking.
Shebang.
And then he ghosts her.
There is a thing from that
Because-
I seen and I would like to talk about.
I bet it's the thing I'm about to say.
Okay.
He ghosts her because he's a bad motherfucker.
Is that
He works for
Intelligentsia.
the Hulk
I would say the leader.
King?
I would put money on it being.
Yeah, I
the
mean
leader.
they didn't really
Well,
decide on that.
They
I would
didn't
say
say-
who I'm not going to
And-
say the leader, but I would say whoever
So-
is working with the wrecking crew
is the same person.
is probably the same
So who
guy.
would you think it is?
It's probably
The only reason I throw the leader out is because
He's like
rest in peace, General Ross is dead.
yeah.
yeah.
But something we'll get into.
Something we'll talk about later.
So-
yes.
I have one of my wild theories.
Oh, here we
of
go.
Things,
Here we are.
but
Didn't miss
so
these.
I seen the text that it said he was texting Hulk King.
Okay.
There's a character that should be coming in very soon because we're going to get a lot more into Kree and Skrull stuff soon called Hulkling.
Not a chance.
No.
And I
Not
have just a very feeling he
chance.
could be coming in as a villain. His name, very similar name.
I know what you're saying, but I disagree.
Yeah, and he could be trying to maybe hope if he gets Hulk DNA to get powerful.
Are you basing that just because of the
Just
wording,
off the
though?
name.
Just because of the wording.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I did forget about the
Actually, you
the
had to-
contact
Yeah.
in the phone. And with that in mind, I think it probably is the leader.
What?
Yeah.
I saw a thing going around the internet. What if the leader
Yeah.
was the one that got Hulk to go off world, and now he's impersonating the Hulk?
Well, I just don't see
Who
how he could.
I don't know. I don't know the
He
context.
has.
He has the abilities. With
Yeah,
his brain.
But how could he?
I don't know how it could happen.
Here's another thing. Why? Excuse me. Why would the leader want Hulk's blood?
Because
To make himself more.
He might want to make more Hulks.
But technically, he already has it.
maybe he's not
Yeah,
at full
He has
power
some in
yet.
his.
He might not-
He only got like a drip in his own.
But it did
into his
something.
noggin.
Yeah, there's
made
probably
his
something.
noggin
there.
big.
And
And
unless like
he wants more to get more powerful.
possible.
But yeah, I mean, the Hulk King seems very much like. I mean, if you hear Hulk King, I would immediately go to like fucking Maestro, but there's no way it's Maestro.
Oh god, no.
That's
Imagine
that
that
would
would
be
be such
wild.
a stretch.
That would
That'd
be
be
such
wild.
Well,
a
it's like, who is it?
curveball.
And it's
Texting.
old Mark Ruffalo.
The Maestro texting.
well, they're jumping into multiverses and stuff. Imagine if we get one of the original Hulks back playing
Yeah,
Maestro.
fucking Lou
Ferrigno.
Ferrigno. Oh, they bring back Edward Norton.
That's who I was thinking.
I think
of.
it probably has to be the leader for that.
Well, the leader makes more sense too
Because
because
we're also getting him in
he's-
Captain America.
The other,
too.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say the other thing is that they announced that he's back,
He's coming.
and it seems like a weird thing to be like, okay, he's coming back for Captain America.
and She-Hulk's being rumored to be in Captain America now.
Yeah, I think that's just.
Yeah,
People trying to make.
That's just
I think
rumors,
that's people
but-
taking 3 different dots and
Yeah.
saying, like,
Oh.
She-Hulk. The leader might be
Leader.
this. The leader just got cast.
She's
and
in it.
Yeah. Same
Makes sense though.
Yeah, same reason they expect Spider-Man to show up in Daredevil is
Yeah.
because Daredevil showed up in Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So we got
But,
those D tier villains
Yeah.
that
Ah.
I'd love to talk about.
Are
Some
they,
of them.
are they all villains?
Some no. Some of them.
I
are
feel
good
like they're
guys.
misunderstood.
Yeah.
so yeah, thank you. Thank you.
So yeah, we run into
A mutant.
She
One of
goes.
them's a mutant.
Well, she goes
One's
to
a
see.
mutant. One.
she-
Go ahead.
We're gonna build up to it to the people who haven't seen it.
Okay.
So she goes to check out on Abomination because his like
Inhibitor.
sensor went off, his inhibitor went off or whatever. So she gets a call and she heads out to his little spa ranch thing that he's got going on there, and that's where we run into a number of D tier
Homies.
characters. I don't really know their origins a whole lot, but
so-
heroes / villains that are just kind of running
One is a
amok out
mutant.
there.
That's all I know, and it's only because the internet was like, "Oh my god, mutant!"
Yeah.
and then it
They're-
showed him, and I don't even know what his power is. He made bioelectricity at one point.
Yeah.
That's that.
He's-
They only did it once because
He's
budgets.
I don't even remember his name.
He's a swashbuckler, and his name
He
is.
considers himself a swashbuckler.
So there's Man Bull.
Man Bull.
Who
That guy.
is a Man Bull is a Daredevil bad guy.
Okay.
So
Man Bull.
there you go, Jeremy.
Man Bull, our swashbuckling friend.
Our swashbuckling friend.
Porcupine.
Porcupine,
Vampire.
who is a Spider-Man bad guy.
Vampire.
The vampire guy.
The vampire who is a Blade bad guy.
And then there was one more, wasn't there?
and it's the guy from the.
And then the Wrecking Crew
the
guy.
guy from the Wrecking Crew.
Yes, that was it.
What the fuck is their names? That's gonna bother me.
It's irrelevant. Doesn't matter. They're all idiots.
Anyway, they're all they're all hanging around at the Abomination's ranch, and they're all kind of sharing circles and working through feelings. And
Another thing. So there's 2 episodes left now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Abomination was shown
suited up.
outside of damage control prison.
Yeah.
Could also be a Marvel thing. Like
It could be, but I can't see them doing that.
they did it with the Hulk in Infinity War.
They did, but that
But I
was
couldn't see him doing it for show.
Aren't they
Yeah.
also selling a Funko Pop of him in the outfit he was in? And
I
that's
think so.
him in
Probably,
the
but
shirt
again,
and-
Funkos don't
Yeah.
matter too, though.
But if they're advertising that, you think they'd put him in the show to sell
But
more
he's
product.
in the same outfit that he's wearing when she goes to the
yeah,
place.
but they also made a Funko of the Hulk coming out of the Hulkbuster.
Yeah.
They did
Oh, true.
Yeah, and then that never happened.
Yeah.
at one point. Concept.
Yeah, there is concept. There is they
Anyway,
shot it.
So then, like, they have the big healing moment, and Jen, it's
Yes. See a self-love episode.
yeah, it's self-care, self-love
The
episode.
the whole thing literally built up to 3 days earlier.
Yeah.
Like we waited a
To
whole
just
episode to get a 3 days
scanning your
earlier,
phone.
and this is what was going on. That's what I mean when you said they're not building up to anything. They just started like an episode ago.
Yeah. But
Real-
I just mean like they haven't had this big like cohesive story going on where they got like, oh well, obviously this is where this is gonna
Yeah.
go or whatever.
That's what I mean. Like there's no need for this to be 9
real
episodes.
real cool thing. Not has nothing to do with the story.
Real fucking cool.
The tow truck that picks her up. The name on the tow truck is the creator of She-Hulk. I can't remember the name of it, but because I just thought of it.
I didn't know that.
He does all the comics.
Steve Ditko.
I don't know the name, but anyway.
Stan Lee.
Yeah, Stan Lee.
Anyway,
Lee's towing.
cool.
Jamie, bring that up.
Yeah, Jamie, we get that in.
I'll get that one right here.
Banana. Anyway, what's that? 5, 6, and 7. 5, 6, and 7.
5, 6, and 7, 8, and 9 got to be Daredevil. I assume.
She-Hulk was created by Stan Lee and John
Stamos.
Buscemento. I can't pronounce his last name.
John's towing.
John's towing. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 5, 6, and 7.
Yeah. So 8 and 9. I mean, like 8. I feel like it's gonna be when we first get Daredevil. It's gonna be like half an episode or the very end of the episode.
So Daredevil comes in, like the scene that was shown. It's her fighting. What's his name? Frogman, right?
Well, we don't know if they're fighting Frog. She's fighting
But
Frog.
like that's the one that's in the same.
yeah.
Yeah.
Same area.
If they fucking build up to a big fight between She-Hulk, Daredevil, and fucking Frogman,
There's no way that's the end of it.
Yeah.
no, it'll be
Well-
like, okay, this was the guy that was in charge, and it's probably going to be the leader.
The thing
IMO.
is, like, there's so much footage we see in the trailers and that for Daredevil because of that mid-season trailer. Are they just
That's
going to screw us
just-
over and give us none of it?
Which I still haven't watched.
But that's the other thing too.
you
is
also
that
don't get that much footage of him when you think about it.
But it was
it's all in the same.
You get a
Spot.
shot of him
Yeah.
in his suit, like a full
The
view
front
of it.
flip one.
But
the
for
front
how
flip
short
one,
it
which is
was,
the
it
same
was a
shot.
lot
And then you
of
get
Daredevil.
her
Yeah.
saying like, this guy is really doing
and
it
then,
for me.
And then you get the actual conversation they have. That could be 20 minutes of screen time.
Yeah, but
I mean, yeah, we've got like an hour and 20 left
Yeah.
if they do 2 40-minute episodes.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
because they're all the She-Hulk
There were
episodes are only 20, 30
36.
minutes.
yeah.
They're 30, 36, but sometimes
Like
the
one
last-
of them, I think, I don't know which episode it was.
One
It
of
might have
them
been
was
5, but one of them is like the shortest episode that was made.
But some
Not She-Hulk, like all Disney Plus shows.
some of them run long though. Usually the last two.
One, yeah.
Yeah.
But when you do a mid-season trailer, it's usually a good chunk of your second half, not just your last episode.
Yeah.
Anyway, they shouldn't have.
Shouldn't
They-
even
they
include
Should not
it.
have marketed
Yeah.
Daredevil at all, because
Like-
now everyone's waiting, and I would say a good chunk of the population
know.
that's waiting
I
for
find-
Daredevil.
I
is
like the
pissed.
show.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
enjoy the show, but since they've teased Daredevil, it's just been disappointment for
Yeah,
the last
that's
two
what I mean.
episodes. So I mean, like, if they didn't tease him, I'd be enjoying the show a lot more. And it's not like I'm only watching the show for Daredevil, but like you're telling me Daredevil's coming,
Yeah.
and then just not showing me Daredevil.
But this is a problem I'm starting to have a little bit with the Disney Plus shows, where they're doing this to us. They're getting anticipation so high, and then nothing. Like Mr. Fantastic.
That's
That
different.
was-
That's different. That's
Yeah.
not
But-
having content
No,
for 3
but
years
it's-
and
yeah, like it's just getting like to the point where like a lot of these shows they're trying to build something up and then it's a dud.
that's fans doing it to themselves
Yeah.
though, to be
For-
fair.
for
Daredevil wasn't.
Daredevil is not.
Daredevil's not.
Daredevil's
They,
not.
That was
they-
them shooting themselves in
They
the
did
leg.
Daredevil on their own. Everything WandaVision, all that disappointment
Yeah.
that's
That's fan.
That's
they,
on people.
they wanted
Yeah.
us to get excited
Yeah.
over these things though.
yeah, but like not
Yeah.
in like people spiraled that.
Yeah.
I think if you just showed the shot of him in his suit in the trailer, that's fine. Like that, if you just show that one,
Because
Even
if it
that's
gets to
okay.
the point you can just make it D-Man and it's not Daredevil and then people just get mad.
I don't know, man. I think he
But-
could have just. I think he should have just not did it.
And then fucking like maybe if you didn't show them in the trailer and then episode 5 comes of She-Hulk picture, you didn't know he was in it, and episode 5 comes and you see the helmet.
and how pissed would
I
you
mean,
still
but
be in
But
episode
then
6?
6 and 7, I'd still be pissed.
Yeah, but I don't know. They just kind of said it like, okay, like he is here, he's important,
Yeah.
he's coming.
I would like it if we could just do like. I just want surprises. We can't. We rarely get surprises anymore. Like
Well, you
with
gotta get
new-
people's dicks
with
hurt.
new characters anymore because they're always just trying to get you to the theater
Yeah,
or
you're
get
trying
you
to
to
get you
watch,
to watch
it
it,
first.
yeah.
And then they spoil the surprise on themselves. Hulk in Ragnarok, the entire Illuminati in Multiverse of Madness, a newly announced character in a Deadpool movie.
Yeah.
That would be fucking. Imagine that. Imagine not knowing about that going into the movie. That would be crazy.
I don't know.
That would be
They
crazy.
had to give. I don't know. That's a marketing thing. They have to give something on the movie.
So let's go.
Because it's not like people aren't hyped on Deadpool 3. We'll
Everyone-
go to it. I just want to say this. It's not like people aren't hyped on Deadpool 3, but people are probably like, oh my god, we need something. Like, he's in Marvel now. Give
I
us
know,
something.
it's a game
and then they
changer.
did that.
But okay, so,
So-
I think we
Let's-
talked about
we
this.
gotta jump
I
We'll
think
to
we
just
talked about this.
hit it now, I guess.
So Hugh Jackman has been announced coming back for Wolverine in Deadpool 3.
in the funniest way ever to announce.
Yeah,
I'll say.
yeah, like
Ryan Reynolds
So
marketing.
they gave us a release
Jesus.
date for Deadpool 3 as
Yeah, they
well.
did that too.
It's going to be
September
September 6th, 2024. The first thing of Phase 6 now. They're pushing Fantastic Four off, making this the first part.
Remember how many times you said it couldn't be in Phase 6. Fantastic Four is in there.
Well, you know what? You've been wrong on the podcast too.
I was thinking about this
Don't make me go through
yesterday.
the content.
Right now, the Phase 6 is the Fox phase.
yeah.
Because you have...
Damn, it is.
Yeah, because you have Daredevil, you have
It's
Wolverine,
Fox.
you have the Fantastic Four, and you have Kang, who was a property
Fantastic
owned by
Four.
Fox.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, they just got him back too. So all these things, and Doom is going to be a big part of Secret
Damn.
Wars probably.
Yeah.
It's the Fox phase.
What a thought.
So if we want to dive in on that's
Yeah.
a good thought, Glenn. Want to dive in on the Deadpool thing?
Well, yeah, we
so-
already got it.
So I
We're
mean,
already on here.
So yeah, he's coming back. Ryan Reynolds put out a video saying, "Hey, we're trying to come up with something for Deadpool."
Hey, Hugh.
I got nothing.
yeah,
Hugh Jack. Hey, Hugh, you want to do Wolverine one more time?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, Ryan.
my favorite thing going around is that there's that picture, and it's just like, hey, want to be Wolverine again? Yeah, sure. And then it's a picture from Days of Future Past or X-Men: The First Class of, and it's like Kevin
fuck
Feige. Hey,
yourself.
do you want to be Wolverine again? Go fuck yourself.
And
I don't want to get too into the Deadpool
okay,
thing.
so while just to follow up on what I'm saying, if he
Just
I
showed up.
I know it's crazy hype that he's
Yeah.
doing it. And I'm super excited that he's doing it, and like
but
all
not
that.
knowing and
But
going
man, like that would be the craziest
What if he's, like-
reaction if he just showed up.
in. But what if he's like a big chunk of the movie?
He probably is.
Like,
Well-
what if it's not just like a little cameo or here? But like, what if
I
it's like a
got-
Deadpool
he
versus Wolverine movie?
his fucking
He's the
claws
logo.
are in the logo,
That's what I
so
mean, like-
he's got to be.
So there's only like so much you
Well,
can do to hold that in, right?
They tell us what's going to happen in the movie. There's music playing over it.
Yes.
They tell us what's going to happen in the
Also,
movie.
Hulk could have. Hulk is a big part of Ragnarok,
Yeah.
and they only showed that one shot of him in the
Yeah.
trailers too.
Kind of, yeah.
But I'm excited to see how it happens
I have
and
some
what
guesses.
kind of journey. Because we already got Josh Brolin's coming in as Cable too.
Yeah,
That's not
So-
confirmed.
I
On
thought
record.
that was confirmed.
No, but it's like a big. It's,
almost-
it's another one of those things. Like
Okay.
Andrew
It's
Garfield's
almost
in No Way Home.
definitely-
Yeah, it's
I
one
thought
of
at
those.
the end, the next movie was just supposed to be Wolverine or
I mean, they
Deadpool
probably
Cable.
set that up.
No,
Yeah.
but anyway,
What if
it is more than likely he will
I got
be
one
Cable.
for you. What if with the jumper that he has
Yeah.
from Cable, what if he creates a branch timeline or an incursion, if you want to
Yeah.
call it, and Kang has to come conquer that timeline because he
So
wants.
it's Deadpool and Wolverine versus Kang.
Yeah.
Well, like he's not going to be the main villain.
Wouldn't that be?
Like
There's your X-Men timeline.
like a mid-credit or an end-credit scene. He comes to conquer that timeline, and Hugh Jackman's Wolverine makes a save to save Deadpool and
Saving
pushes
save to save Deadpool.
saving save to save Deadpool, and like he makes the hero sacrifice, and that kills off his Wolverine, and then he jumps to the Marvel universe.
I mean, I think he's definitely going to get killed off in this.
Do you
or
think-
I don't
Well, no,
I don't know if he
because
will
they
because they
won't.
said they don't want to touch Logan.
Yeah, because they're like, Logan happens in 2029.
That's
We're
the
not in
thing.
2029 right now.
Yeah. So,
So
We're not far from it either, though, are we?
2025-ish
let's
is
say
where the
5
MCU
years.
is.
Or, yeah, 5 years from
So I
when it
wonder
comes
what he's
out.
gonna look like,
He's probably going to be like pretty old.
and I wonder
I
if they're
would
gonna give
think
him
it's-
the
goatee.
suit.
I want the yellow suit.
I
And
want
I
the
feel like
suit.
I feel like with MCU taking him on, and this is going to be like his
They're like,
final
we
thing.
need him in that.
We gotta get
Like,
this
'cause
yellow
think of what
suit
you got.
on.
Like you got the real comic accurate Vision, Wanda,
Yeah.
Quicksilver.
Yeah.
You got the yellow and red Daredevil now. Like
I think like it'd be cool if we get Daredevil and Cable, who's from like the future. They find they're doing something with Wolverine, and they need a suit, and Daredevil just pulls something out and goes, "Oh, here, I found this for you." And it's
Daredevil.
the
You
actual
mean Deadpool?
Deadpool? Yes.
you had me fucked up for a second.
Yeah.
It's
Because Wolverine would still like where the Deadpool movies take place. Wolverine's still in those because
Yeah.
we see all those X-Men.
Yeah. The
So
thing
they can
too-
just go off that timeline.
The thing too is,
I can't wait to see Deadpool and She-Hulk.
I mean, we also had the big rumor of, or like the alleged thing of, they can't recast the X-Men until
Yeah.
2025. So they could, in the Deadpool movie, have like the first class X-Men in that as well.
Yeah. Well,
and they
like
could get murked by Kang.
like
Yeah.
McAvoy
You can-
and
uh,
blank on her name, but the one that
That's
played
the one from Games of Thrones.
Yeah, Game
Jennifer
of Thrones.
Lawrence, Mystique.
No, well, yes.
Oh,
but-
Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
Sansa.
plays
Oh,
Jean.
Sophie Turner.
Yeah.
Sophie
Yeah,
Turner,
Sophie Turner.
Well,
And
that's-
like they could have that whole crew of people.
in
come
the
back.
Deadpool movies, we have Colossus, we have Warhead,
Yeah,
we have Evan Peters.
I mean,
I
they
think
show
they
in
were
the
in-
movie.
they were in Deadpool too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like they're already shown to be around Deadpool because they open
Yeah.
the door and it's all the young X-Men in
Yeah.
a room partying.
And Hank McCoy.
And Hank McCoy.
Yeah.
Glenn's boy.
Yeah.
Love Beast.
Glenn's boy, Hank McCoy.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think-
Deadpool 3.
I
I
think
think they
I
could do
wonder
it.
if there's going to be a sad villain.
I bet it.
or if
I
it's
bet
just
there.
gonna-
I bet there probably won't be. It'll probably be. I think for the most part, it might
Make
even be a Deadpool versus Wolverine
That's-
thing
I would
because
like that.
they don't
Claw.
like each other.
The claws go through the Deadpool logo.
Yeah,
too.
they don't. Last time he saw Deadpool, he killed him.
Yeah.
Well,
in
Yeah.
Wolverine Origins.
I
Can we-
wonder when they made the second Deadpool
Did
and they gave him the
yeah.
thing. Not that it was in works for that long, because when did that come out? 2016?
It came out.
No.
Wait, what?
the
What?
Deadpool 2.
talks,
Oh, I
but
thought
not
you were
that
talking
much
the-
after.
like when they first made Deadpool. And
No.
X-Men.
So they gave him the thing,
yeah,
like that,
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
cable thing. I wonder, like anywhere in their head, we're like, like this can be.
I
Oh,
like.
if they were setting it up.
Yeah,
well, he
because
does-
I think
he
the
does
Disney and
go-
Fox thing was going on that
Yeah.
long.
it
wasn't finalized.
but it was going
But
on.
I think it's been going. Like it was an ongoing thing for
He
years.
does go to him and say at the end of Deadpool 2, he's like, listen, someday your old buddy Deadpool is going to get you to come and take out the claws again
Yeah.
and join me, and you're going to say yes.
Well,
and,
think in the
and
first.
Hugh Jackman's just looking
is
at
it
him.
the first Deadpool where the start of the movie it just keeps showing pictures of Hugh Jackman,
Yeah.
and at one point he's wearing a Hugh Jackman face mask.
Oh yeah, when he takes it off in the first one.
Yeah.
When Vanessa takes it off.
I
So,
wonder if we're going to get other cast members like Domino and stuff,
I'm
too.
pretty.
Domino has said she's wanted to come back.
Yeah, none of them are like confirmed or anything, but
Give me Brad Pitt as the Invisible Man back.
He's dead.
we know.
do be
We
dead.
don't know for sure.
Nobody can find a body.
Anyway, Deadpool 3. There's not
Anyway,
much on it other
yeah.
than Hugh Jackman's
Yeah.
going
We just
to be,
gotta- we
which
just-
is one of the biggest things ever.
We're spiraling a bit on
We're just excited.
So-
So
theme talk of
other
this.
movie news through Marvel is it's only a small thing. Armor Wars is now going to be a movie.
worries me a lot.
Does
Yeah.
it?
Really worries me.
Very does.
Dude, to go from a TV show
To a
and
movie?
just go, nah, fuck it, we'll make it a movie.
That's why, though. I
That's
think
so wild
I feel
of,
like-
of a change to make.
I feel like they have a lot of shit to
this is
cover.
what I mean. This might be me
But-
being an optimist, but I feel like they were like, no, we cannot do this as a show. We'll fuck it. and they have to make a
So-
movie. Like that's what I'm hoping for.
Well,
is
I
that
mean-
they saw it, they were like, no, this will be
And-
weak.
I have a question for the group. Realistically, who would be the leader of the new Avengers right now? If the Avengers,
now?
if they were to form, there's only two
Pro-
options in my opinion.
I don't know who you're counting as Avengers anymore. That's
I
the thing.
would
There's so many
say,
people.
If I
You
if
know
I had to pick
what?
one person to lead him, I would say White Vision.
What?
Interesting take. He's
That's-
just gone though.
Yeah, he's gone somewhere out in the world.
He comes back.
Yeah, but I think he's dealing
So,
with
But if
mental
he comes
illness.
back, he comes
Rhodey
back,
or
realizes
Strange?
he's Vision.
I wouldn't say Strange. Rhodey's one of them. What would you say?
Strange hasn't got time, I don't think.
Yeah.
I was thinking Wong, but then I said
No,
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 Strange.
he's busy
Same,
with other
same
shit.
thing.
He's fucking off on his own stuff. Because
He's making
busy
the
with other
I mean,
shit.
Illuminati.
Falcon.
I would
Huh?
say
Well,
he's Captain
America.
Yeah.
I don't know. As a leader, I don't know.
So
It would be a big underdog story, but
So I
I'd
would
say
say-
between him and Rhodey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those were my two. And if it is going to be Rhodey, it feels to lead the Avengers through the next
Yeah.
to be the leader. He can't have him have a TV show as his first standalone kind of thing.
They're changing
you
a
can. You
confirmed.
can, absolutely.
Moon Knight.
I don't think so. Yeah, but that's different. Moon Knight's not leading the Avengers anytime soon.
Moon Knight's probably going to lead the spooks.
Yeah, he's going to lead.
We'll get into that in a second.
With you. Fuck, that could have been so good.
that was a
yeah.
clean. You fucked us.
Anyway,
Yeah, but
the
it was
Armor
a
Wars
6-episode show was what I confirmed that. Now it's going to be a full-length feature film. So it's going from probably 6 40-minute episodes to about an hour and a half to 2-hour movie.
could be a
I
money
bet you.
thing.
I bet
honestly.
you it feels incredibly disjointed when we watch this,
The movie?
dude. How can you
In 2025.
like?
I bet it could be a budget thing.
I
Just think of
it's-
how much like CGI and shit that takes.
I don't know, man. I just
To
well,
do-
if
to
that's
do
the
the
case,
suits?
if that's the case, it won't be budget. It'll be finishing
Finishing
it
it
in
in
time
time.
with the VFX
Well, yeah.
because of like
Well, that's
they're-
an ongoing
they're-
issue with many things.
yeah.
now.
Well,
think
they're
it
they're
won't even.
they're killing their VFX artists
Yeah.
right now.
It
Yeah.
might be, too, because it seems like Rhodey's going to be a huge part of the Secret Invasion TV show.
Yeah,
They don't want this show to directly connect it. They want a Secret Invasion show,
But Armor Wars connects
movie.
to something.
Yeah, direct connects to Secret Invasion.
you just said they don't.
Oh
want that.
yes, okay.
No,
It also
don't know,
connects to.
No, it's Secret Invasion.
yeah,
is
but
what I
it
was
will
thinking of.
connect
It's
to
the follow-up.
Riri as well.
yeah, it will connect
Oh,
to
Ironheart, yes.
Ironheart.
Yeah.
So they might not want 3 TV shows like culminating in shows. They want a movie to connect them.
It was a big
Oh,
word
okay.
for you. Culminating.
That is a big word for Glenn.
Bravo.
I don't know, man. To hear a show is turning into a movie is
Never a good thing.
like that is just like there's so much shows are paced and framed so much differently than a movie
That's
is.
what I mean. So I'm the optimist in me is that they looked at it and they're like, this will not work.
I can see that where they go, okay, like we have just so much bullshit in
Is
the
there-
show that like we may as well just cut this and make it a movie.
Is
Or
there
we don't
any
have enough
shows
to put into it?
that were made so far that you think should have been a movie?
I think it like you could have cut out all the fucking dog shit fluff in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. and probably
Falcon
made-
and the Winter
That could've
Soldier
made
was,
that into a
was a
movie.
movie.
That could have been that was the most structured as a movie for sure.
That one had like, and
That
there was
had a
just so
big
much in it
movie
that was
feel.
like, oh, like is this okay? I guess we got time for this. We'll sit
Yeah.
around and listen to this.
So there you go. So maybe like they looked at it and were like,
But still, like if you do that, to cut down Falcon and the Winter Soldier was what 6 episodes?
6 hours.
About
6, yeah.
about
40
an hour
minute
each.
And they were the
40,
long ones.
45 to 50 minutes, something
Yeah.
like that.
Well, that's what it was. A
Think
6-hour
of taking
movie.
away
got-
all that bullshit. And,
I
like,
know,
get to
but
the,
I don't know if there's 3.5 hours of bullshit that you can cut out of that.
no, but like you get to structure the whole thing
And the-
differently, right?
yeah.
The bullshit helps like
Drag things
Oh,
out.
get a relationship where we see between Bucky and Sam.
That's already
and-
established.
Like,
that
you can-
relationship.
A lot of we'll say the therapy stuff because there was several things
That's
with
some
Bucky.
of the best things in there.
It is, but they did it in like multiple episodes and multiple different things.
Yeah.
You could have done a whole thing with it in fucking a span of 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And it would have been just as good, like having, you know.
I don't know.
Also-
I don't know if it would have
I-
stuck just as
yeah.
good.
There's also just the difference in pacing compared to like a TV show to a movie because a
movie
TV show
has the
a TV
3 acts.
movie has its 3 acts. A TV show basically does 3 acts every episode and always ends with like
What's next?
And
like
it-
oh
and-
like something else.
and you usually got a
how do
major
you-
side thing going on.
How do you change that into a movie?
Yeah.
Is a whole nother thing
What if-
without doing like extensive rewrites,
if that's
reshoots, and like
But
I
it
mean
is
they're
a
gonna
ways
have
away.
to. They're
Like
gonna
that-
have to.
Think of how dead that
So-
news was.
Yeah.
I'm thinking now though, because Armor Wars is more than likely going to be Phase 6. I don't
Oh,
think there's a
God,
spot
yeah.
for it in Phase 5.
So it's 2 years away.
No, but phase 5 is fucking like next year.
It's
Yeah, it starts in
2023,
February.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
So
this.
right now, everything announced for Phase 6 would be a movie. There's no shows yet, and a lot of stuff
Yeah, but
announced
that'll
so
come.
far.
That'll come with time.
Maybe they might do an all movie phase.
No, give it time. It'll come. You watch, because they're gonna
Yeah.
have the two different things at this
No, there's
point.
no way they'll do an all movie.
'Cause then it's like-
just for the money on.
Yeah.
on
Then you
Disney
have like
Plus alone.
the oh my fuck, the street level people.
Yeah.
Like you can fucking make Moon Knight season 2
Yeah. Well,
be a
They-
banger.
They are.
You want to do your transition now
Barely.
since you mentioned Moon Knight?
Sure, I didn't intend to do this. Werewolf by Night. On the
know.
topic of spooks, that is the next Disney Plus thing. That comes out. That comes out next week.
Yeah.
Next
Te-
Friday.
next week?
Yeah, I
October
did not
8th.
fucking
Oh my
know
God.
this because
I told you.
you're gonna say it. I'm just on
Yeah.
the rant, so I'm gonna do it. All this stuff was coming on saying it came out with a 100% score on Rotten Tomatoes, and that's still holding up.
That is a perfect.
And it's been out like or released like
Since September
Early
25th,
is-
September 25th, it got released to like the critics.
really.
Yeah. So
So 6 days, at least. So about
now.
a week. It's been out for a week, and if it's not still at 100, it's in fucking high 90s.
it's got a solid runtime,
I didn't know the
52
runtime
minutes.
either.
which isn't too long,
How long?
not too short.
52 minutes and 37 seconds. An hour
Yeah.
in black
Yeah.
and white.
It's,
And I didn't mean to cut you
Oh,
off,
yeah,
but I
go
have to
ahead.
say this because I saw it today. There's a thing, I don't know if it's in the trailer or if it was in a thing that was released because I didn't watch because I don't want this spoiled on me. There's a part, because the whole show is in black and white.
Yeah.
There's a part where somebody's doing shit with their hands.
And it goes.
And it's red.
It's like colorful.
It's red. Big Wanda.
Big Wanda
vibe.
stuff.
Yeah.
Could be a
Cool.
different witch
Yeah.
too.
the part I was going to say,
Probably.
they've announced this is the biggest horror thing Marvel's done.
Yeah, apparently
And
it's
will
like,
do for a little bit. It's a pure horror movie.
everyone
Yeah.
that has seen, like all the critics said, this is the most violent thing that has ever come from
I'm
Marvel.
excited.
Which is pretty
And
dope
that's-
because I think other than that, it was probably fucking Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Up to that
And even
point.
then, after so long, they kind of steered back into
Yeah.
the.
Yeah, like the
Well,
Marvel
that's,
thing.
you got
Well, Multiverse of Madness kind of gets.
No,
there.
they steer back in too. Like
they go
that was supposed to be a full
thriller,
Oh, yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, but they.
Yeah.
Like, I just mean in regards to violence, they kind of
that's-
knocked
you
it
get-
up. On
What
a
I'm
notch.
picturing like when they said the most violent, I'm thinking
Yeah.
of like a werewolf ripping somebody.
Yeah,
apart.
oh, yeah.
like
Thing,
to
yeah.
shit like
you
that.
got the werewolf. We've seen, what was it, Swamp Thing or Man Thing?
Man Thing.
Man Thing.
I
Swamp
always
Thing's
forget
DC.
which one's
Yeah.
which.
Well, they're the same fucking
Yeah,
thing.
but we got him in the trailer coming up looking like he's just gonna go crazy.
Elsa Bloodstone is in it. She's
Yeah.
big.
Yeah.
And then there
I don't
was
know how,
they were
but-
trying to get Blade into it. It didn't happen because of scheduling conflicts. But if you're gonna get him in it, you're gonna go crazy for spooky
Yeah.
horror killing.
So speaking of Blade,
Well, he did just lose their director for the upcoming movie.
He demoted.
Yeah,
he
Demoted himself.
he
Yeah.
self-proclaimed demotion.
he's no longer a director. Blade no longer has a director. He's now the executive producer. A
That
lot
work-
of shit has come out about it.
That worries me for Blade.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking.
because that's supposed to start filming like.
That's
So-
that's never a good.
They had a release
sign.
date for it. It was supposed to be next year.
Yeah,
That's not fucking
supposed
happening.
supposed to be next November.
I think so. Yeah. Either way, I know it's 2020. What year are we in now? 2, 4, 3.
2023
Three.
for Blade, I
Okay,
think.
so it's supposed to be next year. Anyway, it is not. It no longer has a director. So now they got to find one of those. The script, this is all rumors, is allegedly only 90 pages long, which would equal about
Hour
an
and
hour
a
and a
half.
half.
Yeah, that's what we said.
Step back
Um,
in the 20s.
That's fine though. I can get behind
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
I don't.
that's
every-
whatever.
peop-
Whatever area you
Yeah.
got to put it in.
People making a deal about that is kind of whatever. Like Blade's not. What's the word? Immortal, but he's
He can live a
He
long.
can live
yeah. He
forever.
can live a long ass
He
time,
can't live forever.
but he can go for a bit.
But with it being set in the 20s, well, we said I think Glenn was like, oh, well, that means we're not getting Dan Whitman. Well, no, but we
could
might
his
get
grandfather.
yeah
Yeah. One of the
And
original
who-
Black Knights.
Yeah.
yeah
November.
who will
And
know
then we-
about
That was right.
He'll know about the sword, and
Yeah.
that's why Blade's
might not
finding
even be his
Dame.
grandfather.
yeah, see shit
No,
like
he
that.
says he got the sword from his
Like-
grandfather in
his
Eternals.
uncle.
Is it on
His
his uncle?
uncle?
His uncle.
Oh.
Yeah, like you can connect that.
Yeah. In the
And
comics, his uncle's the original.
And
Also-
even if
So-
you do, because I feel like that's been done before, like that type of thing where it's like you saw, like Dane had the sword, and then
yeah
almost like Captain Marvel shit. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like when it showed all this stuff, where Fury was like, okay, like I'm gonna make the Avengers from this, like just
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
piecing together
Yeah.
things where it's like,
World building.
yes,
Makes it seem bigger than it is.
yes, yes.
The only thing that's really cool is that if it's set in the 20s, it makes nice dab.
Thank you.
It makes sense for him to appear in Werewolf by Night if it's set in the
Blade?
20s. Yeah.
But he's not gonna.
No, but it would have made more sense then.
He was going to.
Yeah.
At one point in time,
Yeah.
they wanted him.
he still might. There could be a big ruse.
Could be a fake out, but
Could
I
be,
feel like if they
yeah.
came out and they were like, "No, we wanted him," but like they had a reason, and everything. I feel like he's just not there. It wasn't playing coy about it. It was like we did want him, like he was going to be in it, but because of life.
Apparently, he's not happy. Mahershala Ali is getting frustrated.
Yeah, he was announced he's getting his own movie 3 years ago, and now it's been through 2 directors.
No, this is the first. The first one, it never had a
You sure?
director. Yeah, it never had a director.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's getting frustrated because apparently there's only 2 action scenes in it.
Yeah,
Again,
they're
this
very
is
bad.
all speculation and rumor.
Hearsay, rumor, whatever.
The
But-
Twitterverse.
With all these rumors coming out and them just losing their director, there's probably some connections to be made.
Anyway,
I
what would you
do-
like to see direct a Blade movie? James Wan would be good.
Put me on the spot.
What do you do?
Wesley
He
Snipes.
did Aquaman.
Wesley Snipes.
And what's the Sinister? No, Insidious.
Insidious. There's the scary movie.
Such a spooky movie.
As Blade.
That'd be good.
Yeah,
for a Blade.
I could see it being. I don't know why.
Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, Wesley
Yeah,
Snipes.
see?
Directing it.
No,
Yeah.
dude's bankrupt.
You know how you don't get bankrupt?
Direct a movie.
Directing a Marvel movie.
What if they did like? Because for some reason, I feel like it's gonna be a black director. Like I really do. I just feel that way.
Okay.
What if they did like Jordan Peele or
I
something?
mean, you could have just no.
I don't know. I'm just guessing off the top of my
There's
head.
no way you get Jordan Peele to do a Marvel
I'd
movie.
rather Keegan Michael Key for going that
Jordan
way.
Peele is a
Goof.
He's a cinematic. You know, he does it for
he
the
wants you
art.
to think.
So was Taika Waititi.
You don't gotta. No.
Before that.
he-
Before
Tiger,
that.
no.
In what?
I don't know.
In what movie?
Tiger
What
loves
movie has he
jokes.
made that it was like that?
Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Jojo Rabbit.
Jojo Rabbits. Yeah.
Jojo Rabbit is not the same thing as like a Jordan Peele movie.
I got put on the spot.
You're
so-
just throwing bullshit out there.
I hope he's announced, and we can come back to this clip.
James Wan. Is
James Wan's
my
my
number
I
one.
like that. Jordan Peele.
I got put on the spot, and I said Jordan Peele.
You said for some reason I think he has to be black.
I didn't say he has to be. I just said I think he's gonna be black.
Anyway,
Anyway, yeah.
that's all the rumors for Blade. Hopefully, James Wan will direct it, since Aquaman is in trouble due to
Just like everything in
due
DC.
to other people.
What if we just take the original Blade director back?
That's not
Of
gonna
Guillermo
happen.
del Toro.
No.
Guillermo del Toro
Yeah.
did the original
Yeah,
Blade.
He did
yeah.
the second Blade.
Yeah, he didn't do
Checking
all
on
of
the
He's
first
a
one.
good director.
He
I'd
did.
be
He
fine
only
with
did.
that.
I don't
Yeah, he didn't
think
do Blade
he's in-
Trinity, did he?
I feel like he fits into the directors now, where it's like Marvel movies are such bullshit. All the
I don't know.
same. Fuck off. Get over yourself.
I would like if they figured it out,
He could do good though.
because like it's literally a year away from release.
It's not coming out. I don't know why when they
Or
like
to be delayed.
when they put out the thing saying he's done. I don't know why they weren't just like, oh, by the way,
yeah,
that release date is no longer valid.
because it's a scramble now. They're gonna try
Because
to
now
find
you have a
someone.
fucking
They have
year and a half.
They
No,
have,
a year.
They have 13
Ish.
months.
A year and- yeah.
13 months.
See, they should have already been filming the movie. I thought they were.
And no, they were supposed to.
They were in like pre-production.
Yeah, like things were ramping up.
They probably storyboarded it.
Yeah.
Yeah, storyboard, like start filming, get the shit going ready for day one, and then because it takes what is it, like a month to actually film a movie?
3
No,
months.
probably like 3
3
months,
months
yeah.
to film, and then
And then the
6
rest is
months,
editing.
6 months for
Yeah.
editing.
Yeah,
The rest is all
and
post.
but you know, since everyone's getting like, imagine that.
I wouldn't say. Well, I'd say editing
crunch.
is like. I wouldn't even say they put an end date on it. Most time with like VFX and stuff like that, it's like till the day before.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, so
rough-
they edit it right up to the.
Yeah, they'll
like the day
go
of.
as long as they can.
Anyway, Blade in shambles.
Not good. Anything
What's
else?
that? Everything. She-Hulk.
Anything else we want to touch on?
She-Hulk.
Glenn, you
Werewolf
got
by
something
Night.
there you want to touch
No,
on?
no, I was
Yeah.
just checking something for
Yeah.
this. I thought I had something about the Blade. When it began filming like a few months ago,
Yeah.
when they were talking about it. But the one thing I did look through when I was going through was the movie that was supposed to be pushed by Marvel is now confirmed to be Deadpool.
Oh yes.
They're
The one that-
Well,
the
they shifted
untitled?
a date. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because this is only going to get a small thing. apparently Harrison Ford is going to be General Ross.
Yeah, or they're not going to be.
No.
He's who they want.
He's who they want.
They said they were going to announce it
I thought
at
that
D23, but the reason they didn't is because they wanted
they
Indiana
didn't want to
Jones.
overshadow Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
I can't see Harrison Ford doing a Marvel movie.
I can't either.
Money talks first off.
But he's a cranky old man.
But
He
he is a
doesn't
cranky
want to
old
do
man.
The
franchises.
thing is, he fucking hated Star Wars.
He hated it.
Like, I don't know why he hated Han Solo.
Yeah.
And then kept coming back to it. The
Money.
man, like, I saw a video and it was like Harrison Ford talking about Han Solo versus him talking about Indiana Jones. He's like, no, nobody else is getting Indiana Jones. Like, that is
He
me.
loves Indiana
You are
Jones,
not getting
yeah.
that. And then he's like, I don't know, fucking Han Solo out in space.
Because he
Bro,
said,
what do you mean?
He said he used to just get super annoyed because people would come up to him and say some Star Wars
Line.
nerd shit to him, and he'd be
first.
like, "You're the loser."
Like he
But people don't walk
You're
up.
in it!
But people don't walk up to him going, Indy.
Yeah.
he only agreed to come back as Han Solo if they finally killed him off, so he never had to do another movie.
I mean, that's probably why he got so sour about it. It's because he was like, he loved Indiana Jones, but everybody wanted him for Han Solo.
Because
So
I don't know. That's stupid. Anyway,
I
apparently
have some things on this, since it's only going to be quick. This is going to throw a lot of fuel on the fire to the people out there that are calling for a recast of Chadwick Boseman.
No.
That's
Yes, it is. It's already getting.
No.
It's on
and
Twitter.
let me tell you why.
I have something after you do.
I'm not saying me. I'm saying
No,
in general.
no. The difference is, Chadwick was like
An icon.
an icon. Like he was like, it was like, okay, like here's a black person, he's gonna lead a superhero movie, and then it was one of the fucking biggest movies of all time for
Not to
superhero.
mention, like, he's not just a black lead superhero. He's the king of Wakanda.
Yeah, like on that he's a king of a whole country.
he's an icon playing an icon character.
Yeah. So that is a totally different league than the old
Than just-
General
yeah,
Ross,
that stinky
Red
old
Hulk.
General
He was the guy Marvel was going to give the torch to. He was like the next big guy. They were
Yeah.
probably
Oh, yeah.
going to push everything.
I'm just
behind.
saying what the internet is saying, that if
Well,
this
the internet,
is
once
racist,
again,
is
believe
racist.
it or
Also,
not,
the-
is wrong.
With General Ross, it's more of them comparing like how they recast the Hulk.
And they
Yeah.
That's no, because they recast Edward Norton because he
Yeah.
didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
He died.
Yes, but like it's the same from the same time frame originally.
I think I think
Yeah.
Feige said the reason that they never considered recasting Chadwick was because everything just happened like very quickly together.
Yeah.
So it was like they were announcing Black Panther 2, and Chadwick just came off of like Endgame. It wasn't long after Endgame, and then that happened. So you can't like have him fresh off of this. Everyone's still fucking in love with him too.
Yeah.
Praises the guy,
Yeah.
and then he dies, and they're like, by the way, here's Wakanda Forever, and
And
to get you even more hyped, Chadwick is gone. Like that's
Here's your new T'Challa.
imagine how fucking fast Marvel would have been done.
yeah.
With this, it's like General Ross isn't a main character. He's not leading a movie.
I could be leading the Thunderbolts.
He's just,
Yeah, but I mean, like...
could be.
I
he's not-
really
he's
hope
definitely not-
we see like a lot of him as Red Hulk. I know we won't, but
That's an easy fix.
I will
yes,
say-
that's
I
your
would-
easy fix.
I will say Harrison Ford as General Ross would be a good shit.
I
He's
don't
already
think,
an angry cocksucker
Yeah.
anyway. I didn't mean to say that.
Look at the picture of like I have
He's
here.
grumpy
He looks
looking
like the
as fuck.
angriest
He is a
person
grumpy
ever
man.
made.
He's smile. It's a side by side. It's Harrison Ford smiling and William Hurt smiling, and he looks significantly crankier.
Yeah. I think like that's a good match. I don't like
I don't think there's
like he wasn't an icon. It's not like his role didn't have like an impact
Yeah.
on people. Nobody's like, oh man, like
How do you recast
like
General
fucking
Ross?
General Ross in that movie.
I don't
man,
think
that was something
I don't
else.
think there's a need to recast him though, unless he has big plans to be in.
That's what I
Thunderbolts.
mean. Yeah, if
They're going to
if-
recast him. He has
The
a
thing
massive
is-
role.
Oh,
in
Yeah,
Thunderbolts.
absolutely.
They're bringing in a movie named after him.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a big role in the movie.
Like
Yeah.
I could see them even very quickly just doing like, oh hey, I'm Harrison Ford and I'm General Ross. Oh, now I'm the Red Hulk and I voice him.
Yeah.
And then
I
that's
think
it.
people would just accept that. I think
Yeah.
it's
Just have him show up as
the
the
same.
Red Hulk.
It's not the same.
I
but
mean,
like
yeah,
Mark,
you can also
Mark
just do
Ruffalo's
that.
situation.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people would also be mad about a Red Hulk, Hulk becoming Red Hulk off screen, similar to Professor Hulk. That
Yeah.
would be a whole
cool
other thing.
scene-
Well, it might not be off screen. It might be happening as we fucking speak
No, but that's what I mean.
in
That's
2
what
episodes.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Garrett's saying just bring him in as Red Hulk. I'm saying, well, you don't want to do
Well,
that off screen.
A cool thing that could happen because I know that he wasn't announced in the lineup of Thunderbolts. We all had him on our board of Abomination.
Yeah.
Have like Emil Blonsky there, look at him and go, does everybody look different now? Because he already mentioned Mark Ruffalo. Like,
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's all we got to talk about this for our 3-week super episode.
I think so too.
They were
I was expecting a juicier one, but we kind of, I guess She-Hulk didn't really have a ton
No,
go
but
on.
If
And
Daredevil showed up, Jeremy would have had 45 minutes.
that
to
was
talk
all
about.
the big things.
Yeah.
Like, there wasn't really
Deadpool
anything
really
else.
kind of stole the light there too. I mean, with that
The
was only recent. That was
only
last 3
other
days?
thing I can think of announced was
Oh,
Wakanda
yeah.
got their runtime of 2 hours 41 minutes.
It's the second longest movie
Juicy
behind
one.
Endgame,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fat.
which makes sense.
That's,
That's a
yeah.
lot because you got to build Namor. You got a whole person you got to deal with.
Yeah,
being
Yeah.
dead.
and you
Yeah.
have the
Then just the movie
tribute movie. And
Yeah.
Next week we'll have a lot to talk about too.
part. We'll fucking see about that, won't we?
Well, we'll have we'll have
Because I'm done saying it.
we'll
I'm
have
over it.
we'll have She-Hulk, and then we'll have Werewolf by Night.
Is that
Yeah.
real?
I don't know.
What is it?
I found I
don't
came
think that's
across
real.
this. I've seen a lot of things on it. I don't know if it's real or not.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
That looks
That
like
looks
I-
very.
that
That looks very bad.
Yeah,
that,
it does
that
look
looks like
very
I made
bad.
it.
Oh, also, right quick. You guys see that Ant-Man picture?
Which one?
The one of him all fucked up.
Yes, I have.
I've seen it all over on Twitter.
And
It's
that's
from
why-
the,
I
it's
didn't
from the
see it.
shop.
It's him bloody and beaten.
He's
I've
like
seen
fucked up.
that
and
the
the
same
internet's
day.
freaking the
Yeah.
fuck out.
And let the record show if he dies.
You
I
did
still don't
say
think
it.
he's gonna die.
Yeah, no, I seen that like the same week. That's why I'm like, ah.
Yeah.
I thought
Shout
I had
out-
that picture on here, and I guess I forgot
Shout
to
out
add
to the
it.
biggest Paul Rudd fan that
Shout
we
out
know.
Everett Goss.
Shout out to Everett Goss. Everett, I'm sorry I keep saying that he's gonna die, but I think it.
No.
Anyway, I think that's all. We can't get into that stuff.
I think we
Yeah.
sort of really picked the best week to have to go on hiatus for 2 weeks because there wasn't.
there wasn't
Wasn't
a
much
lot.
going on.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Everything that
Fiona.
happened in the last 7 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Blade, Hugh Jackman. I think everything happened in the last week.
All right, we'll be back.
All right,
next
guys.
week.
So that's been another episode of Comics and Cold Ones. Thanks for sitting around waiting for 2 weeks for the boys.
Hold on. You're going to be rusty because you haven't done it in a
I know
minute.
Yeah,
You
take
think
a
you
breath.
can
It's been a
pull it
little
off.
while.
Build it.
Oh, there he goes. Now he's in.
All right.
One shot, one take.
Glenny, one
Well-
take.
You just wrote that there, but all right, boy. All right, thanks, guys. Again, thanks for watching this episode. You can follow us on YouTube, Spotify, pretty much everywhere else podcasts are found, but Apple, because they still won't let us on there.
Fuckers.
Also, we have our TikTok and our Instagram. I almost said Twitch, and I realized we didn't have one of those.
No, we don't do Twitch.
Once we start gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all on comics_N_cold ones. Come watch our videos, like, comment, give us a follow, and see you next week.
Tell us to fuck off.
Bye, everybody.